Americans, for example, by taking away our Second Amendment rights. They knew we'd stand up for that. They
Hmm.
really couldn't go after, they're trying to do the cashless society. And I see people standing up against that. I mean, we're kind of tough. We don't want to give away our land and do a lot of things that people want us to do. But the one thing that people will succumb to is this fear of disease. And I will just say that one of the things I've learned through these 3 years, and that I'm making a big point to go around and speak about now, is this. I call it the disease delusion. And what we've been told about disease, what makes you sick, it's been a complete lie. And I'll just tell you one little evidence point there. I discovered that all of medical and scientific publishing, with rare outliers like the Journal of the American Association of Physicians and Surgeons, Association of American Physicians and Surgeons. Anyway, with rare exception, all of medical and scientific publishing is owned by the intelligence services.
Mm.
In fact, the very first one of the after World War II, they combined and made this huge publishing house. And just ask yourself, why is scientific papers being published by the CIA, MI6, Mossad, etc.? I mean, why would they be involved? They put together this that to make the largest publishing house in the world for medicine and science. They put together this thing in England, and they called it. Since you're a Bible scholar that I am not, but I learned this from a theologian. They called it the Pergamon Press. Now, what's Pergamon? It's the altar of sacrifice in old
Wow.
Anatolia that in Revelation is called the seat of Satan. Why would you name that your press? Okay.
Exactly.
And who was the first editor in chief? Not a scientist, not a physician. It was Robert Maxwell. Ghislaine Maxwell's father, he was an agent for the British against the Germans, a spy. He was a Mossad agent because he's buried on the Mount of Olives. He was rumored to be a KGB agent, and we know he's associated with Ghislaine Maxwell, consort of Jeffrey Epstein, so he's a CIA. He was intelligence royalty, and yet he is the editor-in-chief of the largest medical scientific publishing house in the world. That's just a little flavor of
Yeah.
how they did this.
Wow. I know this is